you cost yourself 40 seconds by getting the Moira and not the Lucio. You cost yourself 40 seconds there. 50 seconds. Also, I mean, Monkey Zarya is a very interesting combo as well. It's not like you're much better off running Ryan Zarya or Monkey Tifa. It's I think Monkey is a good. I think you should be taking D.Va instead of Zarya there. D.Va works better with Monkey because she has the mobility. She has more uptime on her damage denial matrix, and it can absorb infinite amounts of damage, which can be very useful when diving, whereas a bubble can't. As well as that, especially on first here, running Monkey D.Va could be really good. I'm not sure if any of you watched any of the Overwatch League last night, but having control of the high ground on this first point is really, really strong. So you want to be running Monkey D.Va because, I mean, it depends on everyone, obviously, but I'm not going to tell you that. Sorry. Guys. You lost that because, Monkey, you were hugely in position. So Ali didn't tell me where you were standing. No, the fact that you were there in the first place is the wrong place to be. You don't want to be sitting there. You don't want to be, like, too exposed. You can't beat that with dive. You have to play tight, and you have to be organized. You basically have to manage your abilities in a way that what they invest into you just isn't worth it. Like what you were doing is you were so split up, and that's exactly how they want you to play. Because that's that. I mean, like, so they were on so there's a pharmacy on Widow. There's the Hammond that was just testing point, which meant you had to get to point. They had the Tracer bullying your Ana. Like it'll be easier to watch it back when I'm later, but what I've noticed is you're not particularly like you have no focus fire, and you play quite split. Which when you're diving them is good, but you can't dive them. There is no dive target in that team. You can't dive Mercy or Farah. You can't dive a Hammond. You can't dive a Sombra. The only person you could dive is the Widow, but that didn't happen. I also nobody called the location of the Widow or the pharmacy the entire way through that. It's not great. Um, I mean, they played goats to beat that last. I'd try and avoid playing dive against that kind of like high DPS composition. Because I mean, so other high DPS compositions are okay, but in that they have so many mobility tools that whatever you use to get to them or engage with them, they have their ability to just leave immediately. Like you can't chase down like it's hard to chase down a Mercy, it's hard to chase down a Pharah, it's almost impossible to chase down a Hammond. It's Andrew and Pio. Are you attacking? Yeah. For this point, you want to run straight runs Ari Diva. That's guaranteed. And then you want Brig Lucio, Moira. I think just straight normal goes here. That was nice. You want to hold your shield less, Nathan. You're holding your shield just unnecessarily. I'm watching you at the moment, and there's basically no reason for you to hold shield in that first fight. They don't have Shatter. They're not running Anna. There's no need for you to lead that whole shield. You can just go fucking ham until you get low, like 250. You can just swim. that's a nice call. Nice growth. So 3 on post. Yeah, that's another situation where your contest is bad. Like you should have had 3 on Erlo's 2 of you on pale, and if you had 3, you would have capped, and they wouldn't have gone. Also, your focus fire. There's a lot of calling people as 1, but there's not many kills in the kill feed based off the calls, and there's no calls before people are 1. You need to have somebody deciding who's your target before they get low, because otherwise everyone's just poking at different people. And even then, some of your focus fire is a bit off too. So, I mean, I was watching. So it did seem like your 3 tanks, you were all doing your own thing for most of that. I think Diva's kind of exempt because they were running Hanzo Tracer, so she has her own job really. But Ryan and Zarya, you should be working together. Ryan, you should also be no Zarya. Sorry, you should be basically 100 charge the entire way through that game. You're playing goats. I was watching you from most of the second, and you were like 30, 40 while they're running Farah, and you should just have higher charge than that. I wasn't watching you Diva, but you should just make sure you're not using your while your Zarya's got bubbles on. It's really bad. I think I saw that once or twice. Because it denies your Zarya charge and it wastes your matrix. Yeah. But there's 3 tanks you need to work higher. Um, you want to be holding where Nathan is right now. Nathan's in the right place, and yeah, Diva's yeah. You're not going to win the poke fight. You need to find something to do. You can't stand on point that you will lose this. Hammond, look, pick the Hammond over. Nice. Yeah, when you're playing against that high DPS comp, you have to try and find the target in both of them because you're never going to win a poke fight versus Pharah, Widow, Sombra. Like they will win that. Yeah, so your job's changing now, Andrew. You're playing with the team, not anymore, not on your own anymore. And stagger baby if you can. Stagger, 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 stagger. No, you'd be watch out because they're going to start respawning now. Nice work. Punish that. Go for this. You can punish this like they have numbers, right? That was really nice. Yes. Yes. So when you're playing Lucio, yeah, basically your healing when you're not amping is so low that it's 90% of the time not worth doing. Like, um, people do not play Lucio for his heals; they play him for his speed. Um, because what happens? So say a trap that a lot of Lucios fall into. Say you just see like your Rhino or something. I don't know, is on critical. You amp heals, right? Like that's your instinct as Lucio is to amp heals to like regen his health. But you have two other healers on your team. You have an Anna, a main healer, so Anna's your main healer, and you also have a Brig who's got armor packs. You are like literally every single time better off speeding your Rhine backwards so that he can take like protection or whatever, get away from their team, and be healed up by your other supports rather than you. Your healing is not. It's the same in every comp. You don't want to healing much in Lucio. It's it's like across the board, like you just don't want to. So in the middle of team fights, if you've got a few low like players on your team, you can amp heals or something. Um, but most of the time you want to be speeding. It also means your Ryan and your Zarya can play much more aggressive because not only do they have the speed to get in, but they also have the speed to get out. Um, so they can go and they can do what they want, and then they can get out again without being punished for playing aggressive because you have speed on. Um, It does mean you charge ult slower. That's the one issue with having speed on a lot is your ult will charge slower. Um, but if you're amping heals just when your team's low, and if you spam tanks, you will still charge it like not like it won't be bad, but it still won't be quick. Um, um, on Diva, your role changes depending on what they're playing. So when you're attacking and when they are attacking to start with, you're more of an answer to flankers and just denying their damage from the side rather than the front. Um, but when you're playing goats, when versus goats, or like another kind of brawly comp, like if they're running another brawly comp, like, I don't know, like a McCree or Junk or something like that, you want to be blocking damage from the front and putting damage into their Rhine, that kind of thing. Which you did. Contest that diva. Which it depends. It depends actually because if that diva's taking it, is she taking it for herself? Because no, I think you should. No, you do contest it. You do contest it. Having that high ground on Hollywood on that, I don't actually know what it's even called. It's just the high ground, but not the high ground that's not cafe. If your diva's up there, it means their supports can't set. That means their diva can't set up. And what you can do is you can just put damage. Oh, sorry, I've got fucking gas and shit. Is you can put damage into their tanks from above without you taking damage, which means your Anna can focus healing down on the Ryan Zarya instead of you as well. Bomb is a bit hit and miss. So what you did there, it wasn't necessarily bad. I mean, to be honest, yeah, no, that's exactly what you're gonna be doing. Um, that is, you don't need to call bombs really because it's a pretty fucking loud voice line, and as soon as your team hears bomb, they should be getting a heads up to play aggressive. Um, because when the other team, when you're playing right, and if their diva's throwing a bomb in the air, your first instinct is to think, "Fuck, where's that bomb?" Like all of almost your entire team's attention is drawn away from the opposition and is on looking for that bomb and moving so they don't get caught by the bomb, which means that your enemy is allowed to play really aggressive into you without being punished as hard because your attention is not on them. Um, Nerf this is the enemies, I think. I don't know. I know it by like in game. Yeah, there you go. There's also a big exclamation mark on your screen if it's the enemies. Yeah. Dorado's a good one to practice Fresco. Dorado and Junkertown, they'll be picked in 90% of the time in nil. Are you going to try running Pirate Ship? I wouldn't force it. If you don't have good Bastion Arrester players and you need to have a good Diva Hog Flex, I wouldn't recommend trying it. You're better off just running something else. Also, don't run Goats on Junkertown. Yeah, Lewis on May. Is Ryan Diva. That's pretty sure. Might not. I think it will be picked a fair bit in nil because it's people can practice their Pirate Ship on it. I think it's worth playing that. So Junkertown, good DPS, especially if you're not playing Pirate Ship. Snipers are really good because especially on first point, because there's such huge long open spaces. Which snipers are running Widow here. You ran Widow against us, Andrew, and I was surprised. You were actually quite good in Widow. You beat on us a bit. Your Widow is really good. That's fine. What rank is it? Well, your Widow's alright. My double sniper is more than viable on this map. Running like a Ryan Zarya, Hanzo, Widow is really good. You have grab combo. You have the long sidelines you want to hold. You probably want to run Anna. Anna Lucio's pretty good here. Mercy's also not bad if you're playing double sniper. So you could have Michael on Mercy and Ali on Anna here, and that'd be pretty decent. You can just like Mercy can basically just pocket the snipers. Zen's also decent. If you're playing flankers, Zen's better. He's not as good without flankers because he kind of loses the utility of his harmony. Ranzar is really good here, yeah. You could go Hogarissa. Hogarissa still isn't bad. Because I know Nox likes to play Hog. Are you alright on Orisa? Yeah, take Hogarissa and you can just sit on the payload. Yeah. Yeah, cool and coordinate almost every single pull hook combo. all the sniper positions, you know all the time. If you're being beaten in a sniper game, you might be taking a Genji. It was a waste, Dragon. Still a waste. There's 3 of them alive. Should have pushed them while there was 2 of them. There was 2 of them left alive, and there was 6 of you. You should have just gone for them. You would have won that fight, and then they would have been down. Now Hanzo isn't horrendous. Make sure you got Storm Arrow up. I know Orisa. If you are being beaten in a sniper, like a dead sniper, like if you are being beaten consistently in 1v1s on snipers, you just have to switch because you get absolutely no value, like literally none. You're better off playing like, you're better off playing a flank or something and putting pressure on them in a different way. And yeah, I didn't say anything because I wanted to see what you did. Sorry, if you want to sort your comp out first, I'm not going to tell you. Sombra's not bad here. McCree's not very good here. I think you're better off taking a sniper. Nice work. Yeah, you guys are going. It's not even a case of capitalizing. It's knowing where to be and where not to be. Um, go, go, guys. Go, guys. Just go, guys. What map is this? Yeah. I would take. Moira. Actually, I personally would take Zen Goats, but it's hard to pull off Zen Goats. I think you're probably better off running. And no, take Moira. Take Moira. You want Anna on Garden, and you have to have. I think Moira's considerably better on Control Center. You probably want to have roles that you stick to. You have to engage them. You can't poke. Nox, you're on your own. There you go. Nice. Go on, keep swinging. Now take this area. Take this area. Take this area. No, don't ignore point. Doesn't matter yet. You haven't won the fight. No, go clean up. Speed in. Clean up this. This is 4v6. Right, they're respawning now. You probably want to leave. They're also capping. Keep contesting as long as you can. Try and avoid taking those fights outside, actually. Just run over their Ryan. They've used that bubble, right? Now the Ryan is really vulnerable. They popped Valk in the last fight as well, so. That's all the ults. It doesn't matter. You didn't pop a thing there. It literally doesn't mean anything. You can use your ults to initiate as well. You don't have to save them all the time. Like, if you want to grab the corner just where they're holding, that's fine. If you want to go for shatters like at the door, that's fine. You don't have to. I think Anna's better here. Or you can. Are any of you comfortable on Farah? Like good comfortable or just? If you go Farah and then put Michael on Mercy, yeah, like this. Go left side because you have no speed. Go left. I mean right. I meant right. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team. Yeah. Extra bad. Call the widow's position. If you die to her, call her. Don't get. You're gonna. Yeah. Use barrage and swap. Pop back as well. Pop Valk, 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 Valk. Engage them with Valk up. Your team's coming back. A solo barrage isn't bad because you're gonna have to swap. Nice. Stay for the time being. And then go Zarya. Nox. Right, you've lost this now. Just don't stop going in because there's no way you can win this, so you'll just be feeding. And Michael, go back to spawn and go Lucio. That's not your fault. Nice, that's really nice. Get the Zarya, look, the Zarya's out of position. No, that's a perfectly good juice. Junk is quite good on here. Um, yes, I think swapping Diva for Junk is pretty decent. May's good, Reaper's good. I think Moira, take Moira, yeah, and Lucio quick. Yeah, and then go inside, yeah, that way. Sharp here, it's not useful. Can you get that Doom? Look at him, he's right in the middle of you. Now Ryan. Now Doom. Doom's got no tools. Doom, swing at Doom. Nice. Doom needs to die. Zarya's got no personal, now you want to focus her. She's in the middle of all of you, behind you. Get the Zarya, she's right out of position. And now cap. And then once you've capped, go and push them because they won't have a Zarya yet. Yeah, you can spam. Right. Nice work, guys. That was really nice, guys. Doom is in, you get him. Nice one. You're free, you can use ult here. You can use a shower, like a single ult isn't bad. That's a really nice tire though. That's okay. You should have used shatter at the choke when you were all standing there before you held it that long. Like before their own strategy, that's when you should have shattered. Nice tire. Focus fires, there you go. There's Zarya. Zarya's your target. Zarya's your target. She's dead. Cap, and then use speed. Oh no, you got Doom. Go and pick up Junk. Nice shout. There you go. Get Ryan. Just a 99. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let the fight start to engage first. Let it start off. Don't and know like so you know where people are and where you want to be using it. But yeah, use. You can go for it now, Andrew. That was unlucky, yeah. Nice block. Now you can swing now. They don't have anything to punish you swinging. Nice, huge. This is winnable. You need focus fire still. They have just Lucio healing at this point. So if you guys follow Nox. Why did you not follow Nox? Nice. They have no bubbles. Now you can just go ham. Just swing it right. Swing it right. You want to get Zarya next. Zarya's high charge. Nice. Now you want Doom. Nice. That's fine. No, that turret at the end's good. What, are you guys done then? Sorry, I can't see the chat because I've been muted.